Parents come sometimes to tell me, Father, we wanted to study at BSSS, and that was beyond their dream. And they want at least their children to be studying here. It's wonderful to hear, and I feel you yourself must feel the punch in good sense of studying here. You see, being a missionary institute, we do try to do our best towards curricular and co-curricular engagement so that there is an overall, development and studies in your 3 years career. Students, it is a beginning. And for you, it is entirely going to be a new phase in life. From school to college. Long, long awaited. And this year, it is uncertain when and how to begin. Though we would be beginning or starting with our online lecture shortly from November 1st, I hope to see you one-to-one sometime after Diwali, probably. It would be a wonderful time. You must enjoy your coming 3 years because you will never get back these 3 years again. Enjoy when I say in its true sense of freedom with responsibility. That's what we teach. And I would like that you shouldn't miss any day, in the sense without making sense to life, to your learning, to your family, to the community, to the college family, and so on. We have been awarded number of years, for a kind of male-female ratio in the college. And we stand second all India. And it's a wonderful thing because you see, most of you will be stepping in from either a boys' school or a girls' school and mingling, getting to know, working together and working together will bring in a lot more sense and a little of, hesitation in the beginning. But I believe that will also take you to a more responsible way of dealing and life. Dear students, often we think of a college with ragging and that which has been eradicated by the government, by the court, honorable court, and also 10% from our college. It has never been a case here of ragging, but at the same time, we have all precautions and all, assistance at place. I thank your parents for putting their trust in us, in the college, and we are sure with the band of experienced and learned faculty and a very caring co-faculty, I would say we will be able to do the best and the most for you. Enjoy your time, take care, and you will get to know all about all the areas of our college and college life shortly in these 2 days. And we have also prepared, I believe, a short video for you all later to be released. I thank each and every parent who is listening to me. And let me inform you, we have more than 1,500 admissions this year too. And I hope that most of you are listening to me. All the best. God's blessings on you, your family. And as the Diwali is fast approaching, I wish you all a very happy Diwali and also God's blessings. Take care and keep safe. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you so much, Father, for your pragmatic suggestions, which will make the journey comforting, soothing, and also full of achievements. Let me reiterate the vision and mission of the college. Our vision statement says to be a benchmark higher education institution of excellence, empowering future leaders by transforming knowledge to affirmative action. Our mission statement says to create and disseminate knowledge through research, consultancy, publications, and campus outreach programs. Let me introduce you to the BSSS board. The Archdiocese of Bhopal, Archbishop Dr. Leo Cornelio, is the patron and chairman of the institution. The college principal, whom we have just heard, Dr. Father John PJ, Vice Principal of our college, Dr. Sister Sonia Kurian. The departmental heads of the various departments are as follows. Sister Aruna, CSST, Department of English. Dr. Amit Nag, Department of Commerce. Ms. Alpa Ghosh, Department of Management. Ms. Prabha Biju, Department of Computer Applications. Ms. Naina Singh, Department of Humanities. Mr. Ibrahim Varghese, Department of Social Work. Dr. Vishal Singh Sengar, Department of Physical Education. Dr. Sheena Thomas, Department of Education. Dr. Parminder Kaur, Department of Economics. And Ms. Tanuja Khan, Coordinator, Department of Science. In the orientation today, we are going to speak on the following topics. You will know about the college academics, LMS, MIS, international and national collaborations, flow learners and advanced learners mentoring, NSQF, mentor-mentee program run by the college, examination, research, library, incubation and ED cell, and e-content development cell of the college. We will begin with academics at BSSS. UNESCO says that the social role of higher education provides the link between the intellectual and educational role of universities on one hand and the development of society on the other. Higher education is thus broadly defined as one of key drivers of growth performance, prosperity, and competitiveness. And that is why it becomes imperative to plan, design, and implement a model of academic methodology to suit the socio-economic needs. The academics in BSSS adheres to the 5 core higher education values, which includes academic freedom, institutional autonomy, accountability, equitable access, and social responsibility. For academics, BSSS follows the philosophy of radical approach, academic programs based on need analysis, automation of academic and administrative activities, strengthening of national and international collaborations, facilitating development of entrepreneurial, managerial, and communication skills as well as interpersonal relations, encourage an inclusive, humanistic approach that overcomes cultural and religious differences. In teaching learning, the college has set forth for itself the following objectives to pursue the path of excellence. And once you understand these objectives, you will be able to imbibe them and follow that in your path at BSSS. The objectives are to enable our students to realize their potential and self-worth so that they evolve as leaders and transforming agents. To create and maintain institutional ethos for multicultural thinking, inspired by genuine religious and moral values. To create awareness among the students on prevailing social conditions and guiding them to commit to the cause of justice. To prepare students for employment in specific career fields, to keep pace with global advances and technology. There's an interesting point here. When you watch the slide on screen, BSSS adheres to EPSCOP model of functioning, which aims at successful utilization of education through overall holistic development and culminating into financial independence. And when you read that model, it starts with effective classroom participation, practical exposure, sports, cultural activities, outreach programs, research, and finally leading to placement, that is, to provide financial independence. To fulfill our objectives and to adhere to this EPSCOP model, we have devised a wonderful method of teaching and learning, which includes use of ICT, learning management system, virtual learning using online platforms, sharing of e-content, interactive learning techniques. The key features are LMS, MIS, and BSSS app. Let me describe you about this. LMS and MIS. College MIS, that is Management Information System, is a one-click window to your involvement at the college. It depicts the presence of the student in the college, while LMS, that is Learning Management System, helps in teaching as well as learning because it facilitates knowledge sharing and participative interaction on a virtual platform. When we speak of BSSS app, it will enable the students to view the status of their attendance, allotted assignments, and submission of them online, payment dues, history, and pay online option as well. They can also take online tests and search books in the library and reserve the books in advance. The app is very personalized and user-friendly. It needs to be mentioned here that e-content recordings of various syllabus-related topics and study materials are uploaded there apart from the regular college information about attendance and important information. While we talk about the teaching learning methods, we have the following modes: guest lecture, industrial visits, field visits, exposure visits, seminars, conferences, and workshops for students, student exchange program, hands-on training and practical sessions, mini surveys, debates, elocutions, role plays, peer learning, casework, group work practice, making of short films, documentaries. Now, when you listen to all these, you will understand that how we try to provide you with a variety, with a varied modes of teaching learning options. Thank you, Sagar. Education does not mean imparting of bookish knowledge, but going beyond that to acquire a holistic approach. Education should help in acquiring skills which can further facilitate material and spiritual success. For skill development, BSSS resorts to social outreach activities, entrepreneurship development, knowledge on wheels, college fest, and youth festival. As we all know, that class is never equal in nature, and there remains a gulf to be bridged between the fast and the slow learners. BSSS is good at this because of its inclusive and experiential methods of imparting knowledge. For slow and advanced learners, the college has bridge courses, remedial classes, tutorials, special classes for entry into services, provide funds for research projects to students, and student participation on overall research in the college. The journey towards quality enhancement and sustenance is a continual process. BSSS intends to involve all its stakeholders, viz., students, teachers, management, parents, alumni, and industrial representative in its decision making and policy formation. And hence, the college has devised a strong feedback mechanism which ensures seeking opinion from one and all and paving the path to excellence. Need-based structured questionnaires are prepared to get feedback on the following area. The Feedback Review Committee ensures that we receive feedback on the following areas, that is admission process, curriculum, guest lectures, student support system, teaching and learning, infrastructure, orientation programs, need assessment, and strategies for growth and development. So you are cordially called for to give your suggestions through the feedback mechanism so that we can always excel in our ventures. We also have the Internal Quality Assurance Cell, IQAC, is the active body within the college which constantly endeavors to be vigilant so that quality is never compromised. It was set up in August 2006, assists principal to closely monitor and administer quality assurance and quality enhancement activities. The committee also reviews performance in the areas of academics and administration, uses feedback mechanism and internal audits to ensure quality, facilitates and monitors continuous professional development. We teachers incorporate quality in our work. Now we move on to international collaborations. BSSS constantly works on student-centric learning development model to have a holistic and integrated outlook. One such important driving force for institutional development is internationalization of education. The college has institutional collaborations with various world-class foreign institutions, which facilitates to generate multiple advantages, resulting in enhanced quality education. The impact is visibly seen in areas of research and development, faculty and student exchange facilitation, dual degree and certification programs, training and development, exposure to global business strategies, multiple social and cultural identities, thus creating global citizen leaders and a future employable generation. We have academic tie-ups for certificate and diploma courses with Miles Education, ISDC, Cambridge University for Beck and Cambridge Empower courses, University of Primorska, California Baptist University. Through Miles Education, we provide US CMA certificate course and Willys Data Analytics course. From ICDS, we provide Association of Chartered Certified Accountant and IOA, that is Institute of Analytics. From Cambridge University, as I mentioned, that we provide Beck as well as Cambridge Empower certificate courses. And we have dual degree courses in collaboration with University of Primorska and California Baptist University. We have undergraduate programs from Concordia College, New York, and MBA twinning program with Assumption University, Thailand, which is a much sought after course. Apart from these international collaborations, we also have linkages with eminent national institutes, viz. IIT Kharagpur and IISS, that is Indian Institute of Social Sciences. Moving on to the next itinerary, BSSS has devised a strong mentoring system wherein the students are inducted and provided with individual attention and guidance. So learner mentoring program focuses on holistic development by resorting to inculcating moral values, developing critical thinking, social behavioral issues, emotional quotient, guidance, training, support, and skill enhancement, which ultimately leads to holistic development of the student. Our mentoring policy has the following details. Each student is allocated to a faculty mentor. A mentor provides support to 10 to 30 mentees. The mentors try to understand their mentees and help their mentees settle well in the new environment. The mentor acts as guide, coach, and role model for the trainee. He or she interacts periodically with the trainee to review experience gained and set objectives for the next period. The mentor plays a critical role in the mentees' internship and placements by helping them prepare for the professional competency program. All mentors keep a confidential data sheet about their students, which records a report of mentoring done by the teachers. So as you can see that it is a confidential data sheet, so you all are free and most welcome to share your grievances with your mentors and be guided accordingly. And these reports are periodically evaluated by a team of senior teachers, and its effectiveness should be monitored by a committee consisting of the principal, vice principal, and the IQAC. The mentors also arrange virtual meetings to guide the mentees during the pandemic times. It is a matter of pride and privilege that the college runs a few programs as per NSQF. I'll describe in detail. NSQF promotes skill development, and BSSS has got its accreditation for a few courses. We run the courses as per its norms. Now, what is NSQF? Is a competency-based quality assurance framework that aims at bridging the demand-supply gap for skilled workforce in different industry sectors in India. It strives to ensure various interoperable quality standards for progression and upward mobility through formal and informal education and training by mapping different levels of knowledge, skills, and aptitude with requirements to successfully perform on the job. The curriculum in each of the semester years of the programs will be a suitable mix of general education and skill development components. The general education component shall have 40% of the total credits, and balance 60% credits shall be of skill component. Now we run the following courses. The certificate courses under NSQF guidance are Digital Marketing, Travel and Tourism, Essentials of Entrepreneurship Development. The diploma courses, again under NSQF manual guidelines, are Digital Marketing, Travel and Tourism, Essentials of Entrepreneurship Development. So you can either go in for a certificate course or can go in for a diploma course, which is NSQF accredited. We move on to exams. As we all know, that learning mandatorily needs to be assessed through examination. None of us can avoid that. And since BSSS enjoys the prerogative of being an autonomous institution, a well-defined and transparent mode of assessment is practiced in the college. Let us know more about the examination system and pattern of BSSS. The college is following University Ordinances 5, 6, 17 and other relevant statutes, regulations, notifications by Madhya Pradesh Higher Education Department or any other competent authorities, resolutions by Academic Council or any other competent statutory bodies for the conduct of examinations. At present, we are following the annual or yearly pattern as for UG courses, whereas the semester pattern is practiced for the postgraduate courses. Now you have to pay a little more of concentration and attention to understand the examination. So yearly examination pattern goes like this. Once a year exam in the months of April, May. There would be internal as well as external exams. There would be compulsory midterm exams. The internal examinations, which are also called as CCEs, continuous comprehensive enhancement, has three components inclusive of attendance, midterm examination, and assessment modes like Swayam courses, certification, online and offline tests, presentations, quiz, group discussions, assignments, debates, etc. So the CCE, that is the internal assessment, would be conducted by using the following modes. You will come to know about the Swayam courses certification later, I think on day 2 of your orientation program. The external examination, that is your final exam, will comprise of MCQ section, that is multiple choice questions, and theory sections, and will have a weightage of 80%. So now you have understood that 20% is for the internal exam and 80% would be the external, that is the final exams. It will be mandatory for the students to secure passing marks in both the internal as well as external examination separately to clear a particular subject. Students will have to compulsorily appear in the practical examination, project, or internship viva voce wherever applicable. For the external examination, the timetable will be uploaded on the college website well in advance. So you will have plenty of time to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, as well as knowledge-wise also for your final exams. The students are expected to follow the deadlines for examination form submission and clear their dues, if any, to avoid any penalty. You are also expected to follow all the rules and regulations pertaining to the smooth conduct of examination, using unfair means like possession of chits, smartwatches, mobile phones, even in switch-off mode. Misbehavior with the invigilators and exam authorities is liable to strict action as per university norms and may result in cancellation of paper or debarring up to 3 years. Students can download their admit cards from their MIS login before the commencement of exams. They can access their examination results online again through their MIS login. They will receive their mark sheets after 15 days from the date of declaration of result. In the yearly examination pattern, failing in one subject / group will result in classifying you for supplementary examination. Students will be given provisional admission in the next year and they will have to clear the supplementary examination to get admission as regular students. If the student fails to clear the supplementary exam, he or she will be given final chance to clear in subsequent yearly examination. Failing in more than one subject or group will result in year back. that is, you will be termed as failing in that particular year. The students will have to apply for revaluation and retotaling of the answer booklets within 15 days from the date of declaration of their results. For viewing of answer booklets, students will have to apply within 7 days from the date of declaration of their results. Students should feel free to contact college office for any assistance related to examination matters. We move on to the post-graduation, that is semester examination pattern. Semester pattern from term-end exams for all PG programs. Exams will be conducted in November, December for semester 1st and 2nd, and in April and May for semester 3rd and 4th. The exam shall comprise of internal as well as external assessments, while the weightage of internal examination and external examination will be 30% and 70% respectively. There will be 2 internal assessments, CCE1 and CCE2, of 10 marks each during the semester, for which modes like Swayam courses certification, online and offline tests, presentations, quiz, group discussions, assignments, debates, etc. would be used. The third component of internal assessment will be the attendance of the students during the entire semester, which will be out of 10 marks again. The external examination will comprise of MCQ section, that is multiple choice question, and theory sections, which will have a weightage of 70%, as mentioned earlier. The students failing in 2 subjects in a semester will be allowed to keep term, that is termed as ATKT. However, if the student has a backlog of 4 subjects cumulatively in subsequent semesters, he or she can be still allowed to keep the term, that is ATKT. In case the student is failing in more than 2 subjects in a semester, he or she will be considered as semester back, that is fail, and you will have to repeat that semester. The students will have to apply for the viewing and retotaling of the answer sheet booklets within 7 and 15 days respectively from the date of declaration of their results. However, revaluation of the answer booklets is not allowed in semester examination pattern. For examination, the college has adopted certain new initiatives. We have adopted a mechanized system of examination conduction by using OMR-based answer booklets. We have also developed question bank, which is a significant step towards quality enhancement in examination system. Moving on to research cell of the college. It endeavors to promote research and innovation within the campus and also beyond it. The students with a bent of mind towards research can apply for projects which are financially well aided by the college. The mentor teachers help the students in their research projects. So these are the activities which are conducted by the research cell. Research projects. They also offer trainings and workshops for capacity building, promotion for plagiarism testing, and they also aid in consulting assignments. We move on to the next component, that is the college library, which is a place to be visited very frequently. Libraries are important cornerstones of a healthy community. That is why the college strives to create a good teaching learning culture by promoting the students to visit the college library, which offers a pleasant ambience to facilitate the visitors to refine their reading habits. Now, the data resources available at BSS's college library. We have 37,782 books, 2,885 reference books, 48 major magazines are subscribed, 27 journals, 15 daily newspapers. We have 1,186 CDs and DVDs. Apart from these resources, we also have e-resources, EBSCO. We have 1 million ebooks and 1 lakh audiobooks under EBSCO. Delnet, which also is a collection of bibliographic records and periodicals. InflibNet, through InflibNet, you can access so many books, journals, and available through NDL. Open access website details are given in the college website under library section. So please feel free to visit that website detail in order to be more user friendly with your library resources. We move on to Incubation and Entrepreneurship Development Cell of the college, which is a new venture, a one of its kind in entire central India, wherein, speaking in a layman's language, the startups in business are encouraged, guided, and structured. So the vision of the incubation cell is to identify the opportunities that follow or that allow the growth and success of every student through interdisciplinary learning environments that will teach students to explore new opportunities out of the present ordinary human life. And when you read through the mission statement of the incubation cell, you will be much impressed and you will be tempted to make use of the infrastructure available at the incubation center of the college. What do we provide under the incubation cell? We have infrastructure, which is physical space, computers, internet access, etc. Mentoring of leadership and management, intellectual property, that is IP advisory services. We also provide legal advisory services, business strategy and go-to-market strategies, funding support for startups, company formation and nurturing. So all these facilities you can get under one umbrella head of the incubation center of the college or the incubation cell of the college. When we read about the collaborators with whom our college incubation cell has linkages with, it is a matter of much pride and privilege as well. We have collaborations with National Entrepreneurship Network, Nishank Incubation and Innovation Center Bhopal, Codexer, B-Nest Bhopal, All Industries Association Mandideep, AIC, RNTU, Athena Business Advisors, and IISS for science departments. Eureka Education Private Limited, UK Global Immersion Programs, and Ennoble IP Noida. So you can see the list of our very rich collaborations with some names of prominence. Our achievers who have been successful by taking help and aid from our incubation center, and you can search for these names in the Google. Ashi Malviya, Siddhant Tiwari, Shreya Srivastav, Tuhin Sen, Soumya Jain, and Harsh Andani. Moving on to e-content. The cell had initiated to work in the last academic session and proved to be a visionary step during the pandemic times when we are so dependent on virtual modes of teaching and learning. And that is why it holds so true that BSSS thinks beyond times, plans concrete, and acts smart, transcending the boundaries and other limitations. College has already prepared lecture modules as per the syllabus requirements of the subject, which is made available to the students through the BSSS app. So learning material is also accessible to students in the form of e-content. It is available through LMS and BSSS app as well. So you will be oriented properly on how to use BSSS app at a later stage. Only this much for today. Grasp, assimilate, and plan your journey ahead at BSSS as per the inputs we are going to provide you in these 3 days of your orientation in the college. Make the best use of the opportunities. Enjoy the time at BSSS and carve a niche for yourselves so that we, as your alma mater, hold you with pride and cherish this bonding forever. You have to remember, once a BSSite, always a BSS site. Thank you. Good day. Stay safe and God bless you all.
Ma'am, tomorrow is the day 2 for orientation. So it's like 10 a.m. So link is there on the website.
Just a gentle reminder, tomorrow, the day 2 of our orientation sequence, you have to be online sharp at 10 o'clock. Please be with us again. Till then, okay, the link is already available in the college website. You can check it out there.